As we work on the fly here, and Steve Kerr makes his way to the set, our old TNT compatriot. Seems like just yesterday.
I thought I was going to be back with you guys like at halftime. I thought I might be back with TNT by next year.
No, that's only if you had taken the Knicks job.
That's 5 years ago, man.
Steve, what is it? I know you've been a little puzzled or bewildered, or I don't know what the right word is, about the swings that this team has. But here, I mean, this was the same movie we saw in Game 6 played out here.
Yeah,
what's it going to take to get 48 minutes of stress-free basketball for you to coach?
I don't think that's happening. But I like our defense. That's the main thing. You know, as much talk as there is about our scoring and our shooting, we're really about our defense. That's what sets up the transition and gets us free. Our half-court offense tonight was a disaster, but we stayed in the game with our defense. The guys competed, and I thought we wore them down. They got tired. You know, all the high, all the high screens for James. He has to work so hard, and I think our defense eventually took over.
I mean, 8 times this year that team was held under 100. You did it 5 times in a row in this series. Did you see that coming?
No. But I did see a more defensive-minded series than people predicted, because Houston's great defensively too. I mean, they've done a good job the last couple of years of getting guys like P.J. Tucker, Ariza. You know, Capella's a good defender. They're a two-way team now. They used to be kind of a jump shooting team. But their defense is fantastic, and so is ours, and it became kind of a rock fight out there.
Steve, congratulations. We both played for the great Phil Jackson, and I've always said if the general doesn't panic, the troops don't panic. A lot of times you could have panicked. I've never seen panic on your face. What does it take for you to keep instilling your team with confidence?
I think that's just the coach's job, is to keep the guys positive in an environment like this, and I just tried to stay positive and remind them that, at halftime it was an 11-point game. That's 2 minutes. If we get a couple stops and 3 threes, all of a sudden it's a game. And I think we just eventually got there. We weren't exactly solid, but we stayed with it.
You know, Steve, and you might be the fourth. No, I'm just joking. But think about it. When you go and you say, this is your 4th consecutive final. Like, what is that one emphasis every night?
Trouble in the first half. We turned it over, I think, 10 times, and I don't know how many offensive boards they had. It seemed like P.J. Tucker had 10 on his own.
11 in the first half.
It was crazy. In the second half, we finally started taking care of the ball and getting some rebounds.
I got a twofold question. Number one, the way the Rockets play offense, does it make it easier to guard them, number one? But also, did you start playing more guys when you realized they were only going to play 7 from like the 3rd game on?
I like to play a lot of guys anyway. I've always played 10, 11 guys every night. What they do that's so hard is they isolate Harden and Chris Paul on your big guys, and that's why we played Looney and Bell. We had to go to our youth at that position, because they're both really good at staying in front of guards. But, this series kind of eliminated David West, Zaza, JaVale McGee. Those guys usually play a lot of minutes, but I knew we had to find some minutes. I thought Nick Young did a good job, and I thought Bell, as a rookie, he gave us a lot of life.
What's Andre Iguodala's status for the finals?
We'll see. I mean, it literally is a day-to-day thing, but he has not progressed, unfortunately, as well as we thought he would. And obviously, he's a huge factor against Cleveland. You got to have a lot of bodies to guard LeBron, and Andre's been our main guy against them against LeBron the last 3 years. So we'll just have to see, if he's available, and if not, we'll
just have to survive with them 4 All-Stars.
That's all. That's all.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
All right,
Steve, congratulations.
Thanks, EJ.
Good to see you.
Congratulations.
Good job, brother.
Guys.
Okay, the Twitter machine is working, although the monitor is not working, so we can't read the Twitter machine.
I can tell you what it says. Damn, that Charles Barkley's a good-looking dude.
That's probably probably.
Oh, this gonna be
it's
funny.
funny,
Then.
I guess.
Our TV broke.
Now our producer Jeremy Levin is trying to describe what the tweet looks like.
And now we're back on TV.
How in the world can a television network TV
Not have
go
a
out?
TV.
Come on, man.
This is ridiculous.
I know this is our last
But
night.
you know what that does? It allows us to go to commercial.
It's a
and then,
shame.
and then come back and wrap up the show.
I know it's our last night, but come on. We got to finish up strong, Ernie.
How about y'all only have one TV up here?
That's right. I know times are tough.